How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is a very interesting thing I have to say today on this blog, because I'm fascinated with it myself. I'm just discovering what I have to tell you now. I'm just discovering something that amazes me. It fascinates me. I never expected to live to see this, that America is losing its right as a democracy. People are losing their right to express themselves, to talk up. And when they do, you either don't notice it, or you don't hear about it, or they abuse them, or they call them names. You would never know that we're living in a democratic society. Where did you ever hear of that the President of the United States and all the people around him, instead of reflecting and reacting to what people are saying, to an opinion that people have, instead they abuse them, attack them, call them names, and say, who the hell are you to start expressing yourself just because this is a democracy? What right do you have to talk up, and who says you have the right to tell it on television? If you want to complain in your house and keep your mouth shut, and don't put it in the paper, because if you do put it in the paper, it doesn't help anyway. It was a new type of a democracy. We have a free press, except that you can't find it if it's on the opposite side. They're only free to print what they please, and it all turns out to be only one way. The Democratic Party press is what we have in this country, and they bury anything from the opposite side, and they can't even take out an advertisement from the other side. They wanted to take out an advertisement against this public health care program, and 2 of the 3 networks turned it down. They said they don't allow it because it's too controversial. Isn't that what a democracy is about? Isn't a democracy supposed to be controversial? Isn't the essence of freedom to express yourself and to be able to say whatever you please, whether anybody else likes it or not, and don't we cherish it? And isn't the president constitutionally sworn to preserve it, to protect it? What kind of a job does this president have if his time is spent trying to suppress it and deny it and abuse you and call you names and make sure they deny the opportunity to even hear the opposite side? Cheney just made a speech about the stupidity of these whole CIA investigations. Only one network carried the story, and they put it on the bottom line. Most papers didn't print it at all. Some papers buried it, and some people heard about it. Most other people didn't. Most of the country doesn't know anything that disagrees with the president, because the networks won't take it. You can't advertise it. The press doesn't mention it. Everybody buries it, and on top of that, they abuse you and call you names and call you a Nazi, a Hitler, a lowlife, a pig, and a degenerate. Why? Because you disagree. The president who's sworn to protect democracy is in charge now of burying it. This is what we're living through right now. Were you willing to accept it? It's about time you got wise to this and put a stop to it.